Here we go. Marazhai.
I always keep my options open.
It's interesting that they're just waiting above for us. They told Drukhari his body is riddled with painful-looking puncture wounds and dotted with metal rings and clamps. Let's sort of chuckle as he approached and began speaking in his own language. The elucidator hisses to life, translating the words. Also interesting that Marazhai actually knows Low Gothic, in contrast to all the other ones. Look, Carrion, is this the monkey that cost you your place at the Archon's side? Marazhai's eyes flare with turquoise fire at the sight of you, an immediate, uncontrollable urge to kill. The Drukhari seizes the blades hanging from his belt and freezes at the shout of the metal-studded Xenos. Careful with the meat for the arena, Marazhai. If Seneschal has shot on toys to her fighters, you will be punished again. She seems to be enjoying pitting you against the Kiamari. Maybe this time she won't deem it necessary to give you back your skin after you slay them all. The motionless Marazhai turns his head towards his kin, and you notice a thin, red stripe on his neck below his ear, like a fresh stitching. Shaking with barely contained rage, the former Draken stares at you with dark eyes. And it would snap the elucidator shut and addresses Marazhai. Your kin doesn't seem to be overly fond of you, right? Marazhai casts a contemptuous glance at the witch, and without hesitation switches to Low Gothic. This witch called scum is not my kin. Half-borns like Avis belong here in the filth of the chasm. He cuts himself off, gives his gloves squeaking in protest as he clenches his fists. It is kind of fun to rile him up, I gotta say. The small pleasures you can have in Komorrah. So we could try to get him on our side. I guess that's how you can get him as a companion. That seems like such a bad idea. It's his fault we are here. He almost destroyed our home world. I mean, then again, revenge is a powerful motivator. And I mean, I wouldn't trust him, but we can try it. If we have another ally here, I mean, our party's full. We already have 6 people. But I mean, we can still just hand him over to the Inquisition once we're back home, right? What's the worst that could happen? We're on Komorrah. That is the worst that could happen. Do we really need him? I don't think so, but I think maybe he can help us in the arena or something. I mean, he used and played us. We can do that as well, I think. Hey Luna, nice to see you. How are you? How's it going? How's BG3 going along? You know, you are trapped. I am trapped. We could help each other. You help me. The Drukhari snorts disdainfully. Why would the quarry help the hunter? If you expect me to believe that. But I don't get that there are people who actually keep Marazhai as an ally, like, afterwards. I don't really see the reasons or, like, the motivation to do that. I mean, he's at fault for everything which is happening here. I believe in mercy even for the likes of you. I'm sorry, we are playing very iconoclast. No mercy for Drukhari, who slaughtered our whole home planet. That's a little bit too far. I'd say it's quite simple. Let's make a deal. You help me take out my enemies, and I shall help you take out yours. Marazhai lifts its chin and lets out a hiss, more pensive than angry. Avis makes an impatient gesture. I'm tired of listening to you and your old friend whispering in the primitive babble. Enough. We must go. Marazhai grudgingly obeys the order, but as he walks away, he cannot resist tossing another unreadable look in your direction. Well, I guess we made our first step towards allying with Drukhari.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
But yeah. I didn't expect to go there. But I guess every enemy less in this hellhole is a good idea. We don't have to make it more complicated than it already is. I really want Cassia back in our retinue. I'm missing her. Okay, let's just have a look, but I think we have to go back to the arena. Yeah, okay. Chapter 2, Footfall, haha. Find a way to escape Komorra, we're doing that. Help Cassia, I think we have to wait for that. Win the arena battle, arena. The incident, waited search, complete development project. Ah, we can go back to the Mangled sector to look for the Chotonos. I say let's do that. And afterwards we can go back to the arena. And now I think... Actually, ooh, loot. Activate switch, come on Pasqal.
Keep your wits about you.
And then we go to the Mangled sector. Oh, there's Mystic Ward. At the start of every combat, the warrior's allies gain deflection equal to the wearer's psi rating. Ooh. Then again, it's 2, right? It's not too much. Whenever an ally suffers any damage and loses non-temporary wounds, this effect is removed from that ally. Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. I mean, let's have a look. I think I didn't re-equip Heinrix because he wasn't in our retinue last time. Bruiser Boots. When the wearer performs an area attack. Cassia. They instantly provoke attacks of opportunity from all adjacent enemies. That doesn't sound great. The wearer gains toughness bonus temporary wounds for each attack of opportunity provoked by an area attack. No. Grenades. Okay, let's quickly get some clothes on Heinrix. Skill grants more parry reduction and armor penetration for melee attacks. That sounds neat. Or we could go for more dodge, which would make us more... I think parry reduction and armor penetration is nice, actually. The warrior gains fellowship and commerce. I think that one was for Cassia. The Mystic Word doesn't sound too bad. After triggering a Psychic Phenomenon or Powers of the Warp, we're hoping not to do that. Sea of the Purifier. Each time when more than 2 targets are damaged. The warrior's melee attack damage is increased by 3 times Psi rating. Oh, and it's free, it's not 2. Nice. I take it. More roar, agility and athletics. Go. More strength is also neat, more damage. Voice of command. More Lore Xenos. I think Yrliet is our Lore Xenos character, right? Didn't it normally show you like what the others have? Yeah, 125. We also need weapons. Ancient Force Sword, that sounds fun. Kokella's Honor. Oh, interesting. The Ancient Force Sword we already had outside of Komorra. I'm doing good, thank you. Baldur's Gate's taking a break because my weird satellite game got a big update. Your weird satellite? Ah, that one! So you're enjoying that? That's also nice. Grants an additional area attack that affects all adjacent cells around the wielder. Ah, that was nicer, I think. Go. And let's also go for some ranged combat. Accu attack less gun maybe. Deadly repeater, that one is nice. Let's go with that one here. Do we have some nice armor for you? Slick body glove. Here we go. False light carapace. No, that one is nicer. Let's see, don't we have something here? Don't we have a pendant for him? Weird. Interesting. We have neither headgear nor a pendant for Heinrix. That seems wrong. Oh well. I think we had the invigorating resolve on Heinrix. That could be. Anyway. Right.
I always have a backup plan.
Let's fight this weird Arc Mechanitor experiment. What could go wrong? That's also wrong, because I mean we're going to the mangled sector, not to the anatomical opera. No. The big question now is, where's that thing even hiding?
Let us not do.
I mean, we explored almost everything, and what we didn't explore was hidden behind some barricades. Maybe that's the way to go. Argenta, come on. Oh.
The Emperor favors me today.
Just want to have a look, because I mean, I already announced last time that we're going to slowly get Argenta out of the group. And I'm just thinking about who could replace her demolition talent. 80 on Yrliet, 80 on Pasqal, 110 on... Insane. On Ulfar. Well, going to go with that. Let's say. And the other thing was lower Imperium. I think that will be... Yeah, well, Edward. Lower Imperium will be your responsibility. What could go wrong? I mean, so far it worked, right? Ooh, another melter charge. Fencing booth, or against twice agility bonus parry when using swords. Could be interesting for Heinrix. Let's have a look at those. Newest to oldest. Go. Then again, currently we have an agility bonus, which is also neat. Twice agility bonus currently would be 14. Minus the 5 would be 12. So 12% parry using swords. And we were already at 80% parry. Whenever the wearer parries with a sword, they immediately counterattack. That's cool. Causing the attacking enemy to become staggered. If the enemy is staggered, the wearer's parry is increased by 5 times agility bonus percent. I think that's better than +5 on agility. Okay, Rippers glows. If the wearer is an assassin and successfully dodges or parries an enemy's attack, it automatically creates an additional opening. I think I want to stay with the +10 on strength. However, they might be nicer than those. But you're using plasma weapons. You're not using plasma weapons. We're changing those two. And tactical genius. When the wearer successfully dodges or parries an incoming attack, they gain momentum. Here we go. So, now we want to parry everything. I kind of have a feeling it could be here, because this area is kind of remote. And we already went there, and there was nothing going on. And I remember being really confused. So, I don't know. It wouldn't make too much sense, like, logically. But I think it might be here. See? Chotonos. Why are you here now? Where were you before? I hope you don't put up too much of a fight. Go.
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence.
Oh, yikes. What even are you? Why do you have only tentacles? What the heck? Okay, off to a fight. Had so much dialogue today. It will be fun to finally fight again. Go. It's just weird that there's no music. But well. Pasqal in the front. Ulfar in the front. Heinrix to the front. I'm missing Cassia. Alright. Do the front line here.
On it.
I think we also have to take care that Ulfar can move, because I think currently Ulfar wouldn't be able to move. So we have to move Pasqal so that Ulfar can get to the Chotonos next time.
It's as good as done.
It is so weird without music. Because you can just hear Chotonos making noises. Anyway. Okay, who are we going to boost? I think Yrliet.
I'll see to it personally.
It's currently our best damage dealer. You serve me. Let's also go for not backline, but rear.
I'll make it
I always
happen.
confuse those two. And bring it down.
Who, if not me?
And let's see what you can even do, Chotonos. Let's make you pray. Because I mean you're the only thing in fight. I wish claim the bounty was free. I think we can just shoot. Here we go. Come on. Nice. Litany of exhaustion. And cause it's so fun, we're just gonna do it again.
I'll make it happen. You should have thought
Slightly
twice
less
before
damage,
crossing
though.
me.
Right, Argenta, pray. It is already pray, so attack, boost, and shoot.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak.
You really feel that without music something is missing, right? Oh well.
I'll do it.
Why can you act now? It's not your turn.
Scorn the
It was
pain.
Argenta's turn interrupted. Weird. Oh yikes.
Throne take you.
Excuse me?
Fighting.
Their
Why was it-
fragility has been exposed.
Why was it able to attack and like 3 times? Out of his turn. Because I mean before that, that never happened. I'm so confused. Oh, you're Drukhari. Another Drukhari suffer warp damage, combat master, pain fury. When the Chotonos pain engine's wounds are reduced to 2/3 and 1/3 for the first time, the engine gets an additional turn and the cooldown of devitalization is reset. Heinrix. Don't die on me, my love.
As the Emperor commands, I act. For you, my Emperor!
And now it's just connect again.
Skitya.
Come on, Ulfar, stay strong.
Is strong.
Yes. Interesting, that was just 2 attacks. Oh well. Bounty. I think we might get it down to 1/3.
I am not your Xenos pet, monk. Ancestors guide me.
Just attack Ulfar, don't go for Pasqal.
You bite like a pop.
Come on, Ulfar, dodge. Yeah. Okay.
If it serves your cause, this tedium
Come
is
on,
beneath
Yrliet,
me.
finish that thing. Here we go, come on, be enough, be enough, be enough.
I deal death
Yes.
with my hands.
Just 2 casualties. The biomechanical creature is flailing its limb faintly. Its body is broken and bears the signs of combat, but it seems no one is planning to repair it. You can see the glistening flesh under the cracked carapace and the bunches of wires that permeate it. The armor plates rise heavily, and the creature emits a wistful, creaking sigh, full of regret. I mean, I don't want to feel compassion for that thing, but it was an experiment by the Archmachinator. there's a little compassion I have. And I mean, just looking at the set block, there were Drukhari elements in it, and there were like mechanical parts in it, because it also had the reject the flesh talent. So I don't even want to know in how much pain it was. It's a good thing we killed it. Or almost killed it, I guess. The claw on Pascal's mechanism dried clings loudly. The visor emits a series of clicks, switching to observation spectrum. Pascal's hands automatically reach for the combi tool on his belt, even as his eyes closely watch the dying creature. And Edward examines the creature first. Or Pasqal does that, I guess. Every limb of the creature, the hard ones on skeletal paws and the flexible ones on metallic cords, is equipped with a variety of implements similar to surgical tools. The jagged circular saws, twisted drills, and vibrating monoscalpels promise unbearable pain. I mean, it just completely disintegrated that body over here. You can clearly see the inside of the mechanism through the holes in its armor. Its guts can open to drag a hamstrung victim inside. Yeah. Once the victim find themselves in the monster's stomach, they will be pierced by injectors that will liquefy them. This substance will then drain to the reservoirs at the tail end of the creature. So like an implemented Iron Maiden to sustain itself? Yeah, we're definitely going to kill the creature. I still want to try one attempt at communication. I don't know what it's going to lead to, and it's probably a dumb idea, but I'm a rogue trader. Dumb ideas are my daily business. And Edward addresses the monster. Can you understand me? The creature emits a series of wheezing sounds. Was it an answer, moans of agony, or just the normal rumbling of its mechanism? And there's no way to tell. It is trying to communicate. It seems the blasphemous creature can feel pain and fear. That is glorious. Ulfar's face breaks into a smile that is both joyous and bloodthirsty. Please don't eat it, Ulfar. Just do me one favor. What are you? The creature responds with a series of choking and snarling sounds. After a moment, as if realizing that its language is not clear to you, it extends a fighting limb in your direction in a menacing gesture. The message is clear. I am a warrior. I am a killer. Well, no longer, I guess. This is an engine of pain, Elantok. An executioner created by the depravity of my twisted cousins, living flesh fused to a mechanism whose sole purpose is to inflict as much pain as it can. Yrliet's face is contorted with bitterness and disgust. Understandable. So, like, horrible for everyone involved. The thing itself, and everyone who meet them. The Dark Ones are caught in a cycle of torment, desperately seeking pleasure in the suffering of others. The machine is but an instrument of their endless desire, a symbol of what they are willing to do to slay their thirst and fear that consume them. I'm sorry, we're not keeping that thing alive. And Edward ends the unusual exchange. Something bursts in the creature's gut with a quiet squelch, and a puddle of oily ichor spreads from under its belly. Ew. And Edward goes and finishes off the creature. Well... was a flake. Breastplate, base armor property, plus int bonus to weapon skill and ballistic skill. Plus 10% dodge of the warrior's intelligence is more than 65. That might be cool. Ah, but it's... wow. I just read the armor I had equipped. Very smart. Drukhari weapon proficiency, which needs strength. Nah. Go. Chotonos Pain Converter. The Chotonos Xeno mechanism that devoured its victim's suffering and converted it into energy.
I always keep my options open.
Guess we can go back to the Arc Mechanator. Can we please let this explode? Oh, look at that. Ah, you just have to press on it 10 times.
Never
then it
doubt
works.
me.
Here we go.
A trivial task.
Neat. More things to blow things
Rise
up.
to the top or get
More things
left
to
in the
blow
dust.
even more things up. Yeah, true. Electric stack.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
Happy to hear that. I was just wondering, our intelligence, we need more than 65. We need 10 more intelligence to really make use of Edward's current breastplate. Ah well, we're working on that. So, back to the Archmachinator, and let's deliver the good news. We killed something! Let's just take the portal, I think that's faster.
I'm watching your back. Always.
Great. Crippled leg can be removed and fully healed on the void ship. That's not an option.
For the throne's glory.
I'm restless, Stager.
Miscalculations are for
I've seen a lot of innocent people. I've
However,
yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation.
however, what is interesting is that the, I think distracted it was, that Edward had, which I was complaining about all the time, last stream, that's gone. Curious. But I do know how to get rid of the crippled leg. I wonder if the Archmachinator cured us. Come on, let's activate the switch here. Crippled leg, agility reduced by 20, movement points reduced by half. That is really annoying. Let's see if we maybe have something to cure that, but I don't think so. I think we can just cure it by going back to the void ship. Yeah, I'm also looking at the Simpacts right now, Marachan, thank you. Onslaught. Points. Neurostimulant. I don't think there's a stim pack or something which gets rid of those traumas. And again, I think I remember reading about something. From newest to oldest. Removes one trauma. Here we go. Let's try it.
What ails
Because I think
you?
those things are traumas.
You
No?
have my thanks.
Ah, nice. Very good idea.
Always keep your eye on the prize. I always have a backup plan.
Do I though? I don't know if Edward even has a plan to begin with. And we're not talking about backup plans. Let's see if there are any interesting rewards for killing that creature. I mean, we already have Ulfar, so... Heinrix, and I don't think he's going to let go of Cassia for the time being. The appendages protruding from the Xenos back move restlessly, emitting an unnerving screech. The Adventures is completely engrossed in his apparatus and spares you no attention. We can't actually... Weird. We can't actually tell him that we killed the creature. Huh. I think it's just completed. I think the quest is just gone. Interesting. Did we even do that? Fall off the edge. Huh. This errand is complete. Let's still see. Maybe we got another material, but I don't think we looted any material from that. Master Adventures, I require a moment of your precious time, and I'm willing to pay for it. After rummaging through what you have, Adventures pulls out a fragment of flesh that is called his eye. He splits off a piece of it, places it in his mouth, thinks for a while, and finally concludes, "Here he is. You've earned my attention, specimen. Speak quickly." "My condition has been rather grave since my arrival in Comora. Can you mend my body?" The loud click of his scissor-like fingers, the adventurer's voice returns to his ghoulish nature. "Let's see what kind of interesting damage your body has taken and which parts of your miserable organics can be improved without inflicting any substantial harm on your sanity. Try not to scream. Some specimens end up tearing their vocal cords during this procedure. Then again, you will scream whether you want to or not." Yeah. But hey, that actually got rid of... Well, we didn't have anything else anymore. Oh well. I don't know if that was smart. Let's see if we have any more materials to give to him. "I found some materials. Are they suitable for your new monster?" The humanculus digs through the chunks of flesh with the enthusiasm of a hungry vulture. Finally, he snaps, "Good materials. Good specimen. Bring me more." Los Arena Beast Claws. Okay, so we still need more. I mean, usually I would say it's not very wise to help him, but I am quite sure if we don't do that, someone else does it, and we are really taking any advantage we can. We're in Comora, we don't... Moral doesn't work here. So, off to the arena once again.